Hey everyone, I am back with my week 3 update from the Optavia 5-in-1 program. Today is October 23rd. I am a few days late on this video because our life has been absolutely nuts the last 48 hours. So give me a little grace in that. I'm going to share how the last week has gone, how the last 2 days have gone, and talk about what to do when you hit a snag in your weight loss. Okay, so I will first say that going into Monday, I was feeling really good. I did weigh in on Sunday. My daughter had a bone marrow biopsy Monday, so we had to stay in Dallas, so I wasn't going to be home with my scale. So I did my week 3 weigh-in on Sunday, and I was 176.4, and that was down from 192. So I was 15.6 pounds down in 3 weeks, which was super, super exciting. I was so excited for that. And so I actually did not do pictures or measurements. I was planning on doing those Tuesday morning when we were back from the hospital for my daughter, and we had another sort of like family urgent situation happen, and I wasn't home Tuesday morning either. So no need to go into that, but basically we had a very stressful 48 hours. And even as a health coach, one of the things that I personally struggle with most is emotional eating when it comes to stressful situations, especially when they're medical. Like, I think it just throws me back to that place. I even said in my Instagram stories when we were with my daughter for her bone marrow biopsy, like, I'm having to fight so hard to stay on program today. This was Monday because it throws me back every time. So I did really good all day, and then I had a Chipotle burrito for dinner, and I felt terrible after that, and I was mad at myself because I was like, dang it, like 3 days into my health journey, and I had a burrito. But guess what? When you hit a snag in your health journey, which on Optavia, when I say snag, like, we're not like unraveling. This is not like a spiral out of control. But it is a snag because it gets you out of fat burn. So when you make a choice or have something that is not plan compliant and it puts you out of fat burn, that is a halt, a little bit of a pause in your journey. And it takes 3 days to get back in. So it's something I really try to avoid, and something that I pretty much immediately regretted, but also recognize that life happens. Hold on, pause. I got a fussy baby. 1 second. Back at it, mom life. So all that to say, I felt like I hit a snag, and I even called my best friend who is a fellow Optavian, and I said, hey, I just need some accountability here. I want to tell you about my day. I want to tell you why I made the emotional eating choice, and I want to ask for your accountability in waking up tomorrow and starting fresh. And so I did that, and I felt a lot better after that. I really hate getting out of fat burn, guys. I didn't sleep well. I woke up bloated. I was like, I am not even home Tuesday morning to take pictures. Like, I was so bummed at myself. But I think that that's a good thing, because old Abby from years ago, before I learned about Optavia and the habits of health and all the things, would have literally had whatever I wanted for like a whole week surrounding the situation that happened, and would not have been aware at all about any of the ways that I was feeling icky, because I would just have been so used to feeling crummy that I didn't even know what good felt like. So now you make one off-plan choice. It was one meal. And I'm like, I am ready to get back on track and to just feel better. Okay. So fast forward to Tuesday, once again, not going into the circumstances that day. I was gone all day. I got home pretty late, and I did have a Starbucks hot chocolate on the way home. I was on plan the rest of the day. But once again, I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I could have just had coffee. And so I kind of just had to like sit with myself in my own yuck last night a little bit and be like, Abby, what are you doing? You have worked so hard to lose these 15 pounds. This is a snag. This is not a spiral. We are just back at it, friend. So minus my Chipotle burrito and my hot chocolate, I am back on plan today and feeling mentally strong in that I am powerful of my own body, right? Like, I don't have to let circumstances define how I feel. And I felt so icky yesterday. I wasn't showing up as who I wanted to be. I was exhausted. I was short-tempered. And I was like, this is not what I want to be doing right now. I was so mad at myself. And so I just want to encourage you, if you get to a place of feeling like you hit a snag, let it be a snag. Okay? You snagged the line on some seaweed. Move on. We're not cutting the line. We're not throwing the pole in the water. We're not jumping ship. We're going to recognize what happened. We're going to own up to it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to move forward. Okay? So if you're anything like me, you might be a little bit of a bloater. You might be a little bit, I think the salt from the Chipotle burrito is still in my system. I did get on the scale this morning so I could recognize current reality. I was not a fan, okay? I'm going to drink all my water today, and I'm going to get back on tomorrow. And like my husband said, a burrito and a cup of hot chocolate does not make or break your health journey, Abby. And there's going to come a day where you're going to get to your goal weight and you're going to be in maintenance, and you can have those things every once in a while as you desire to have them. That's just not where I am in my journey right now. So today is October 23rd, 24th, I think. I don't know actually what even the day is. It's Wednesday. And so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be back in fat burn by Saturday morning, back to feeling how I know I want to feel and committed. Okay. You're hearing your girl say it now. I am not getting off plan until Thanksgiving. Like, I want to get this weight off. I'm, for lack of better words, pissed at myself because I wanted to be 20 pounds down by Halloween, and I screwed that up because I got out of fat burn, and that's a waste of 3 days, and I was going to be tight to that 20 pounds anyway. So that is my 3-week update, but I just wanted to give you the encouragement. If you're in a place of not perfection, that's okay. When you're on the Optavia 501 program, you'll want to stay in fat burn. That's how you get the quickest and most effective results. I still don't think 15 pounds in a month is anything to be ashamed of. Like, that's great. I've made great progress. But I just, for my own mental self, I have to commit, and I have to just dive all in. And so that's what I'm doing. So that is my weekly update. I will do pictures, weigh-in, and measurements for my 28-day update on Monday. Lord willing, we're home Monday. My goal is going to be to really take some time to rest and refuel my body over the next 3 days. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep in the last 48 hours, which all plays a role in, you know, your mental spiral when it comes to something like a weight loss journey. And just to take some time to be home and not be so frantic, and just kind of like let my body just be a little bit. So I have already had my fueling for this morning. I am going to have a bar for fueling number 2 here when I'm done with this video. And I just want to encourage you that I think the reason I love to share is because I can't be the only one that feels this way. And I think what makes me a real and relatable coach is to recognize that it's not perfection all the time, and to recognize that life happens. And to refer back to element 4 in the Habits of Health book by Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson, and realize that like emotions play a huge role in our decisions with food and drink. And we can kind of move on from there. So 15 pounds down, 15 point, did I say 6 or 4? Almost 16 pounds down in 3 weeks. And I will do my official week 4 measurements, weigh-in, and pictures for you guys on, well, and for me first, for y'all second, on Monday. And I'm excited to walk this journey with you because we are better together.